I wasn't exactly enthusiastic at the end of last season, but we're back at Circuit of the Americas, which is running a different layout than last year, which is why I'm doing this video. And this is the first one of the year because, our first track out of the year because I don't consider the first two real tracks because your foot to the floor, there's no explaining that needs to be done, that's why. And yeah, here's COTA. We're running the West layout, which differs very slightly from, well, the real layout they're using this weekend, which I'll show right here. I'll just do a little run of it. Anyways, this is car's very slick. Tons of 1x opportunities. Tons of slowdown opportunities. And that's not a good thing. It's just really, really annoying. So I'm not really going to talk more about this. We're just going to actually get to the lap and try to explain it. So we're just going to run through the lap. You can see the gear right here. That's assuming my mouse is being picked up because I might have disabled that. We'll do it in post. So we're going to exit the last corner. First gear. I'm going to try to do this in one clean go. You know what? Just play the lap. And we'll go from there. I'll explain it afterwards. You know the drill if you want. You can tell I did not want to redo that lap, but yeah, we got to a 37.3, which 36s are more normal or more common for the faster guys. And unless you're someone like Casey, Kerwin 35s. I always use Casey as a reference because he's just stupid quick everywhere. Alright, so you could see there was a lot of the rear. The rear was sliding around quite a bit. Never really came to. That was like the third lap by the time that bitch gripped up. And you can see why there were so many chances for 1x's and slowdown penalties. Anyways, we're going to make our way to 1. You know, in ways it's kind of easier than how I used to do because I don't have to pause things with commands. Alright, so I'm going to stop right here real quick. You see over there you see this little monitor that's over there, so, you know, fans can check it out, which, actually, this whole fans thing is the reason why we got the short layout to begin with. I actually, as much as I hate this track, I liked the long version better. It just gave you time to relax on the backstretch. Alright, so we're looking at the monitor, right? This little pylon here on the right and some shit over here, I don't know. I'm just really cursed today, I'm sorry. Now we're going to start braking right about here as we're passing that monitor. On the left, hard on the brakes all the way down to first gear. And I might have underbroke here a little bit, but we won't worry about that. It's probably a 10th or 2 at lost. Maybe more. I'm thinking I lost more on exit, to be honest, because I didn't use the whole track, but that was more to keep this car to actually powering up and gripping. See, I was back on the throttle, pretty much right at apex of that extremely tight, hard to see corner. Here's you're going to fight the car a little bit. And like most road tracks, you want to kind of get to the left unless it sacrifices your entry to this corner to the right-hander. If you can make it over there in time, then you're set up for the right-hander, good for you. But if not, just kind of take the loss and go with it. Or if not, you'll just give it more time. We're going to upshift to second. And then I'm going to turn in as I'm doing so. See, I didn't quite make it all the way out there, but I kind of want to cut a little bit of this while we're shifting up to third gear. Let's just play that through because you kind of got to keep it where you just saw there. Any further right will be a 1X. Now here's another tricky part. You already see me turning left. See, if you go to the right some more and then turn left, you're probably going to miss this little pyramid curb that's over there, which is the dumbest design next to sausages. But besides that, that's where you want to turn in and start manipulating throttle. I cannot even give you a baseline here because it all varies every corner. Every lap you're just trying to get speed through here, which I don't believe I did such a great job. Downshift to the second for the setup for the right-hander. You want to get really close to those, and in some cases if you touch them, it's not the end of the world. Just do not center your car over it or you will die. See last year's thumbnail for reference. Alright, so before we be setting up to go right, which right here is borderline. Let me get a chase cam of that. Yeah, see, that's borderline. Any more to the right, and it will be a 1X. So the minute we get close to that yellow curb, we're gonna turn left here. And then try it again, center the car. No more than this, or you get a 1X. I had to use a little bit of brake. You want to go all the way out to the red here, just not over it because it'll be a 1X. Here's the trickiest part because for one, you barely can see it. And everything has been center line with the car. So again, any more right, 1X, and a slowdown. That one's harsh. You get both. The car really, let's just say, goes off a cliff. You can see it bounce there. It's pretty bad, actually. And the minute I land, I'm turning left already. It's crazy because all this shit is stuff you do in off-road racing. Again, center line or a slowdown. There's no in between. I throttle up once I'm past that. Any earlier, the car gets really unsettled, but that could have just been the temp in the tires. So making our way to this corner, I'm looking on my right here. You see the big old 50-yard marker? I'm already on the brakes before I even get there. But that's what I'm looking at. There actually might be another reference. Yeah, this little line that I'm passing right here. I should be like dead across with it. Yeah, see this line. I'm braking right there. And we're in second gear. We didn't get past second gear at all. Let me slow mo times 2 at least. We're going to downshift to first gear. I kind of had a better approach to this corner than I did turn 1. Get right to that curve. And I'm already throttling up slightly before the apex, which was a mistake because I spun the rear tires. Here, I just let the thing ring out. You can shift a second, but I use it as a self-limiter. Kind of aim for the curb, but don't go on the yellow part because there's really no benefit to it. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I am terrible through here. I did not like how I got through here. Here again is another. You can shift if you want to, but I don't because it prevents me from overdriving. Because I'm a moron. Again, touch the curb, throttle up at apex. Keep the rears from sliding out under you. This corner is another situation of it. Another situation of if I can't make it to the left, don't worry about it. I go to third gear all the way from first, even though you can ring out second pretty much all the way until this next set of corners, but you'll be shifting to third anyway, so I leave it there, then I downshift the minute I'm straight on the car, aiming towards whatever this mess is. Let's go to chopper again. You can see there's my line of the car, pretty much in the center of the track. Pretty much in the center of the track. So let me go back to this. I'm going to slow mo to times 4. I'm downshifting the second. The minute I get close to those curbs, you don't want to go too much because it will have no grip and you will not make this corner. And another situation, if you cut the yellow too much there, you'll get a slowdown and a 1x. If you barely get a tire off into the green over here, it's a 1x. If you look at the track the wrong way, it's a 1x. But that's why I had to keep it over there. There's like 4/10 probably right there if we're allowed to go out there. So, ×2, I guess. I'm going to be braking pretty much right here. Down to first gear again. Though you can get away with second. I've done it, but it's not as satisfying. Again, throttle up at the thing. I lose the rears here. Because again, I'm a moron. And I was desperate to get that lap done. So I did not want to do it again. And there you have it for 37.3. Alright, I know it's half-assed. I promise things will get better. And for the next track guide, it's just things that went wrong all at once just happened, well, all at once. So there's nothing I can really do about that. So I don't know what the next track is. To be honest, I was surprised this was this early in the year. Anyways, Emerson Chewy side.